Good morning, ma'am, and good morning, everyone. I am Amirah as Agting of PSP 1A, and for today, I will discuss the Chapter 4.6, the Post-1986 Agrarian Reform. The Post-1986 Agrarian Reform. The overthrow of Marcos and the 1987 Constitution resulted in a renewed interest and attention to agrarian reform, as President Corazon Aquino envisioned agrarian reform to be the centerpiece of her administration's social legislation, which proved difficult because her background betrayed her. She came from a family of a wealthy and landed clan that owned the Hacienda Luisita. Yung focus ni President Cory Aquino sa agrarian reform ay nagmukhang plastic kasi nakafocus siya sa mga mahihirap pero siya mismo ay galing sa mayaman na pamilya that owned the Hacienda Luisita.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of media. This morning, as you well know, I signed Proclamation number 131 and Executive Order number 229, instituting a comprehensive agrarian reform program and providing the mechanisms for the implementation of the comprehensive agrarian reform program. The proclamation and executive order were culled from drafts of the Cabinet Action Committee, the Land Bank, plus the opinion of the Secretary of Justice.
On July 22, 1987, Aquino issued Presidential Proclamation 131 and Executive Order 229, which outlined her land reform program. In 1988, the Congress passed Republic Act No. 6657 or the Comprehensive Agrarian Reform Law, or which is the CARL, which introduced the program with the same name as Comprehensive Agrarian Reform Program, or CARP. It enabled the redistribution of agricultural lands to tenant farmers from landowners, who were paid in exchange by the government through just compensation and allowed them to retain not more than 5 hectares. Corporate landowners were, however, allowed under law to voluntarily divest a proportion of their capital stock, equity, or participation in favor of their workers or other qualified beneficiaries instead of turning over of their land to the government. Sa time ni President Cory, isa sa focus niya ang agrarian reform or ang pag-distribute ng lupa sa mga magsasaka, tulad ng CARP at CARD. Same thing ang dalawa. Yung isa ay program at ginawa ng law, which is CARP and CARL. Yung mga landowners ng lupa ay binayaran lang sila ng compensation ng Congress para sa nabawas sa lupa nila na binigay sa magsasaka. Kasi dapat 5 hectares lang ang meron sila. If landowner kang mag-isa, dapat ma-distribute ang lupa mo. Tapos dapat hindi more than 5 hectares ang lupa na meron ka. Pero if corporate or grupo kayo ng landowners, pwede nyong hindi ibigay ang lupa. Pero dapat kung ano yung kitain ng buong lupain nyo, dapat may share na pera ang mga magsasaka.
Is Radio Mindanao Network.
And given a mandate. And so once I have already put out this program, and because I want it to succeed, I want all members of the cabinet to support this and to make sure that it does succeed, because what good is a member of the cabinet if he or she will run counter to what has already been proposed and proposed by the chief executive.
CARP was limited because it accomplished very little during the administration of Aquino. It only accomplished 22.5% of land distribution in 6 years, owing to the fact that Congress, dominated by the landed elite, was unwilling to fund the high compensation cost of the program. It was also mired in controversy since Aquino seemingly bowed down to the pressure of her relatives by allowing the stock redistribution option. Hacienda Luisita reorganized itself into a corporation and distributed stocks to farmers. Hindi masyado nagkaroon ng epekto ang CARP sa administration ni President Cory Aquino kasi una, ayaw magtapal ng ibayad para sa compensation ang Congress. Pangalawa, may issue na yung mga kamag-anak ni Cory, pinayagan niya na sa stock redistribution option or yung pagbigay lang ng share sa magsasaka, hindi yung lupa mismo. Example na lamang yung Hacienda Luisita, owned by the Cujanco family, na mga kamag-anak ni Cory mismo. Dati Hacienda Luisita lang yan, so dapat mabawasan ang lupa nila. Pero biglang naging corporation, naging Hacienda Luisita Inc. Kaya napayagan na hindi mabawasan ang kanilang lupa. Under the term of President Fidel Ramos, CARP implementation was speeded in order to meet the 10-year time frame, despite limitations and constraints in funding, logistics, and participation of involved sectors. By 1996, the Department of Agrarian Reform, DAR, distributed only 58.25% of the total area target to be covered by the program. To address the lacking funding and the dwindling time for the implementation of CARP, Ramos signed Republic Act No. 8532 in 1998 to amend GARL and extend the program to another 10 years. Pagdating naman sa time at administration ni President Fidel Ramos, things got better somehow kasi naging 58.25% ang distribution. Mas better kaysa kay Cory na 22.5% lang. At ang kinaganda pa sa term ni President Fidel Ramos, with the Republic Act No. 8532 in 1998, inextend niya ang CARL program ng 10 years para masakop ang lahat. And that's it for today, and this is my report, the Post-1986 Agrarian Reform. Thank you for listening.